It's a bold call. A lot of times, investors or analysts will make these calls for publicity, but I'm guessing you think this is a legit target.
Well, yeah, we definitely think it's a legit target, or we wouldn't be doing it, discredit ourselves. We were actually one of the first in the market to call the original Tesla, short squeeze in April a few years ago, and we were right there. And we stayed away from the stock for a while because it's really needed to digest this momentum it's had as we move into the next phase and the next product cycle that they've got, which is where we're at point in time right now. And as we sort of size up where things are going in the future, we see that I'd rather be a bull than a bear on the stock going into the product cycle that they have right now.
I think it's important to point out your history with the stock, because I recall at the time pretty much everybody was a sell on Tesla, and you were one of the very few investors that kind of swam against the stream. And I'm guessing you made a lot of money on that trade.
We did very well, and our funds did very well during that period of time. And like I said, we've stayed away from it for a while. I haven't owned it, but we're back in it going forward because I just look at the Model X as the big make or break moment for this company. Elon Musk is a shoot the moon strategist type person. It's an all or nothing kind of thing, and the Model X is the next product cycle that's going to turn them into sort of the next Apple as a business. So a success with this product release is something that puts them well on the pathway to what they're trying to do with their longer-term vision.
Yeah, I took a look at your presentation, 5 reasons Tesla's going to hit $500 by year-end. I have to say that the Model X strikes me as the most important reason, because if they do well with this vehicle, the sky's the limit, really, until the third vehicle has to come out. But it's a big if, right? Because Elon Musk is great at putting up, as you say, moon targets, but he's often very, very late. I mean, the Model X already should be here.
It's been late, so far, but I think that just goes to the focus that they have on product quality, and also knowing that this is a make or break kind of thing for them. So they're not going to release a product that isn't perfect and isn't going to delight sort of consumers, and isn't going to be something that was better than the Model S was when it came out, which, as we remember, sort of won car of the year and all the accolades and the success they've had coming forward since then. So I'm expecting them to deliver something that's really going to amaze the market, and there's plenty of PR, news announcements, other kinds of things that they've kept up their sleeve that I'm sure you're going to see going forward in the next 6 months as they roll things out.
What about the battery business? I mean, that seems like a big question mark as well. It's very interesting, obviously, to talk about and think about, but there doesn't seem to be any real use case for these sort of home energy storage batteries.
Well, not yet, but if you look just where the world is going, it's a well-known, kind of understanding that with the shifting of reusable power, in order to get solar power is to store the stuff off peak and then generate it back on peak, is a massive, sort of the next big thing in the world, like something that will be akin to the internet was with energy storage. And they're really well positioned as a business because there's so many ways in terms of driving the cost of batteries down that they can turn those things into massive things and be a huge winner inside of that, side of that segment. That's definitely part of their core strategy and long-term vision where they're going. Today it's cars, but going forward it's about energy density and energy storage.
Cole, only a few seconds really here left,
Sure.
But I got to ask you what you think Elon Musk is worth, because he's got to be a big value of this company.
Well, to me, that's the biggest tail risk of the business. I mean, if his plane gets hit tomorrow, I mean, that's going to be the biggest tail risk that exists inside of Tesla. So huge component to the brand, the person.